So why do we use activated carbon blocks inside a water filter? This is the Echo Pro, which gives you 1,200 litres for every single filter that you use. And here is a filter. This one's been slightly used. And inside that filter is activated carbon. This is a smaller water filter called the Echo Pro Compact, which gives 300 litres of water, and you change this filter every 2 months. On the outside of the Echo Pro filters, there's a protective layer, and that's protecting the activated carbon block, which is on the inside. So let's talk about activated carbon and have a look at it. So this is what's actually inside the water filter that's doing a lot of the work, most of it. There's a couple of additional items inside the filter which also help, but the main work is done by the activated carbon block, which you can see is inside the filter. Now, activated carbon blocks like this are very, very interesting materials. They're commonly used in water filtration because they have micropores in them between 1 and 2 microns. And that is really, really small. So a human hair is about 100 microns. So this is filtering everything that is between 1 and 2 microns. Now, there's an advantage to having pores of different sizes because pores of different sizes will trap different contaminants. So activated carbon made of coconut, which is what this is made of, is very useful in water filtration because it catches a wide range of contaminants. Now, that's not the only way that activated carbon is filtering. Activated carbon as a block is also hydrophobic, so it repels water and therefore attracts contaminants. And the contaminants, such as chlorine, for example, actually stick to the surface of the activated carbon, which is how the chlorine is removed from your water. The other thing about activated carbon is it has a very high surface area. Now, the carbon block itself looks quite small, and you may think, how on earth can a filter this small filter the water for a period of 3 months, which is what this does? Now, this size of filter is effective for 3 months because if you took 1 gram of this material and you rolled it out, it would be the size of a football field. So the surface area that the water is touching is really quite big inside a filter such as this. The activated carbon is actually made as a block. It's actually made by heating up coconut husk to a very, very high temperature and then pushing oxygen through it so that the atoms are slightly separated, which then creates the pores. So activated carbon is a highly effective filter. And the water filters that we have in water filters such as these, which just attach to your kitchen mixer, are independently tested to filter over 100 different contaminants, including all the chlorine. It's also dealing with limescale as another part of the filtration process, but it's removing heavy metals, rust, sediment, gebla, microplastics, bacteria, and all sorts of other contaminants that you really don't want in your drinking water. So another good thing about activated carbon blocks is they retain healthy minerals. So it filters the chlorine, rust, sediment, gebla, heavy metals, and all sorts of things like that, but retain the healthy minerals such as sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium. And so the alkalinity of the water is preserved and the healthy minerals are in your drinking water, which means you hydrate better and it tastes great.